here we go. My phone stand is not working like it was a minute ago. That's better. Okay, welcome to the live stream here. Let me go view the stream. I'm new to this, but I'll be true to this. To build a positive live experience for you and your viewers, choose who can participate, set a delay between messages, hide or put people in timeout. I don't think we're gonna do that. If you wanna come in here and look like a fool, be my guest. I think it's gonna be hilarious. It doesn't bother me at all. Manage messages, blah, 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 blah. Close that. All right, we have one person in the live stream. If you have a question, please ask away. Otherwise, you can just watch me paint my cart. This cart has been, I'll tell you how many miles if you ask, but it's been a long way. Then I got my dogs. Come here, Dingo. Harvey. Harvey's a show off. We'll do this before we get started. Come on, Harvey. Make an appearance. This is Harvey. This is the youngest dog. And he is not Dingo's baby, but you'd swear that he is. And there's a big story behind this dog. He's my best buddy. He's my best buddy. So anyway, I'm painting this thing up today. You want to help us? Are you going to help us, Harvey? Harvey, help her. Harvey's a helper. Help her, Harvey, help her. You're a good boy, yeah. Okay, I think we're ready to spray paint. All right, go lay down. Go get a squirrel. Or the puppies. Bad puppies? Bad puppies. See the bad puppies? Watch them. Where's the bad puppies? Bad puppies. They're not over here. Don't mess my stuff up. Alright. I've got some paint, primer, and one glossy white. Help me really stand out. And I know this thing looks rough around the edges, but it's gonna get some trim. It's gonna get a little special, super special trim that I use, white duct tape. Or I'm thinking about going orange actually to kind of match my bicycle, tricycle. So I guess I should get in here first. But I want to make sure I got enough. I only got one can. So everything's been so tight on a budget lately. But I think I'll start here and save the wheel wells. I'm not exactly concerned about the wheel wells. Welcome to the live chat. I'm painting my wagon that's been a number of miles. I won't tell you how many miles unless you ask. So if you got a question, drop it right there, and I'll answer any questions you have. Other than that, we're just spray painting this thing today, getting it nice and purdied up for the next adventure. probably have a mask, but I don't have a mask that is rated for this. So, and I definitely don't want to put a covering on my face so it traps in my face. I do this professionally, so don't worry about me. I've huffed way worse than this for a lot longer. So I do not know how this is going to act on this. And it's probably going to need another coat. There we go. I can see what it's doing now. And that's black. A very thin coat. I'm afraid the wind is carrying a lot of it away. Definitely not going to be beautiful the first coat. It definitely needs to. Welcome to the live chat. If you have any questions about what I do, how I do it, what this thing is for, how far it's been, let me know. I'm really just trying to get you to drop comments. That's the real gist of this live stream. Puts me in the algorithm, you see. Still got no. Thank you for joining the live stream. If you're just hanging out, thank you for being here. Ask any questions. You got questions, ask away. this will be 6 years. 6 years this channel has been going. I started this channel in 2020 when I renounced all my possessions and I started just going cross country. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have money. I didn't have backup. Everybody abandoned me. So, and I did that for 6 years. Came up from homelessness, you know, because I was homeless. And then 2025, I did it again. I renounced my possessions. I gave up my house, my car, my tools, all for this. Here comes the tricky part. Here, I'll point this up a little bit so you're not looking at my feet. So, now we've got that side. Alright, I'm going to turn this thing around so... I guess I could do the front. I'm not going to have enough anyway. Anyways it goes, I'm not going to have enough. So, So like I said, we're just painting this thing up. Yeah, I started this channel in 2020, and it's been just the craziest adventure. I wouldn't wish it on anybody though. It wasn't easy. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. I got documentaries coming though, and my vlog, you know, check that out every week, and you're gonna see the cool adventure that I went on. You know, I just gave up everything and started going cross country, you know, kind of free-spirited, and I didn't have a lot of backup. I didn't have a lot of support. A lot of my friends and family abandoned me, and except my mom, who's probably watching right now. You know, my folks stuck with me, and a couple of close friends stuck with me, and I picked up some friends along the way, and it's been quite an adventure. And yeah, I'm getting to a point where I'm getting to where I want to settle down and just kind of hang tight and do the work, but do it in a different way, do it in a more mindful way. I definitely achieved my goals when I started all of this, and then some. So I achieved goals that I never even thought I could accomplish, and I failed at things that I thought would be easy. I wonder if I should just turn her around and start on the other side. It's not exactly going to be easy though. Let's see. This way. Now you're going to see some real skill. This is why they call me a skilled tradesman. And then I got my knees on for a bit. Oh, yes, I got my knees on. Dude, look at that. That is skill right there. Except I did make one little mistake. Easily fixed. And it's going to get another coat anyway. So I can turn it back this way. Yeah. I said bam. I didn't say the D word. If you count that as a curse word, I don't know. Alright, welcome to the live stream. We are painting this thing, and I'm answering any questions you got. You know, I'll go ahead and tell you this thing has been about 1,400 miles across country. And she's still looking pretty good, but she needs a new coat of paint. Well, she's never been painted. This is the color. This is the original material color. I made this bike wagon myself. I 100% did everything except this. I mean, I bought a trailer online that was really cheap. A little tow trailer. Had walls on it like this, And I just took those walls off of there and I put aluminum framing and fitted it all together. I got different kinds. I got L iron, I've got U iron, you know, just aluminum. Real lightweight. As you see, I pick it right up, but it's still heavy enough where the wind has never tipped it over yet. Alright, let's see if we can make this paint go any farther. I should have done this on the other side because this is something. Get rid of that black altogether. Hey bug, don't do that. You're gonna get stuck. Oh yeah, this thing is really low now. Really low paint. My chair is sinking into the ground. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, just hang out and vibe out, watch me paint. I'll talk occasionally when I get bored. If you get bored, please ask a question, you know, let me know where you're at, what you think about this. If you're a subscriber or not. If you're not a subscriber, I would ask that you please subscribe to my channel and check out some of the cool things that I've done. Not to boast on myself, I gotta give it all to God and Jesus. I couldn't have done any of this if I hadn't been inspired to do so and had the power to do so through God, because yeah, Jesus is one of the only ones that didn't leave me. I don't see how this thing is still going. It is empty. It is still spraying. If you get that glare just right, you can see the paint really well going on. Okay, I think there's only a marble left in here now. Yeah. All right, the paint can is up. Okay, that's been my live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll do another one of these if I get another can of paint and I get the time. Thanks for your questions, comments. Make sure you subscribe, you know, check out my story. Yeah, see you next time. I think I got paint on my phone. Uh-oh. Of course. All right, you guys have a good one. Have a good night. I'll be over on my Bible study on Facebook. I got a Bible study at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm doing live on Facebook. It's going to be at Jacob Irwin. Be there or be square. I've got all my info on my page there. You'll see it. It's like the second thing down. So have a good night.